Evening, guys. What's going on? So I gotta pop out the chat so I can actually read it. Apparently YouTube is deciding to actually work today. It's going well, Smokey. What's up? Sorry, guys. Got some new toys. Mic audio's a little choppy. Thanks for letting me know. Better or worse? Have you seen Scream? How amazing is her kit? And is that better or worse? Better? Yeah. So I've been having to do a lot of stuff because we got some new stuff coming up. So yeah. So I've had to do some pre-stuff. New glasses, new everything. Yeah, there's a lot of bad information going out right now. I'm kind of a little excited because it was my idea. Scream's kit's not casual power creep. You may have heard Valley say his rumor guy got wind that the symbiotes are going to be pushed as fuck. Well, I'm the guy who told the rumor guy that. The symbiotes are fucking insane. Yeah, Scream being an event. So one of the deals I cut when I gave away a lot of my information, like my resources and how I get my leaks, was I told them it'd be a really good idea to start giving misinformation out to people. Doesn't have to be anything huge, something small, like who the next character is. And then I said in passing, like, if She-Hulk wasn't the next campaign, tell people who it is so you can find out where the leaks are coming from. Because there is a lot of leaks inside Fox Next. And apparently they took that. So all of the information, basically the days of leaks are gone. Or are on their way out, I think is a more accurate way of saying it. And that's pretty cool. Because now they are required, because basically you can't stop leaks, you know? Like, you can't stop them, they just have to... You just have to be better than them. Nice, Kev. So, hopefully they'll be better at giving information out reliably so that the idea of leaks won't matter that much. One of the things that may be inaccurate is whether or not the Quantum Teen. I was saying Anti-Venom's kit was good, but Scream's kit was viciously ridiculous. Was I wrong? Did you see her special? Not fair. Not fair. Really fair, really unfair character. Hey, Daniel. All we're doing now is waiting room stuff. $75K team. So should we focus on a 7-star Carnage and Venom? Venom can lag behind. Carnage, not really. No. They're at... That team at all 5-star is going to be the best version. Haven't seen the kit. Could you explain? Yeah, I'll send you the link. No, they're not going to be adding They're not adding Venomized anything yet. You're saying about Quantum? There is a chance that that Quantum rumor is just that, is a false leak. I don't believe it is. Because that's information from the beginning of the year. So the only way that information is false is if they changed it. Symbiotes are not the next legendary requirement. That I can confirm. Evening Center. So what do we gotta do to get screened to 4 or 5 gold? So what do we gotta do to get streamed to 4 or 5 gold star by the end of her event? Probably buy one offer, and then cores for the event. Probably. No, I was saving it. I'm not in a rush to finish it. I do need to get a couple of the gear farms from there. But no, I didn't do any of the villain stuff yet. I've been working up random teams and stuff as we moved on, because I'm kind of hard. Mainly based on their kit and how great the other 3 are. 4-star, 5-star. Depends on what you're trying to do, Justin. I'm, you know, if you have a 4-star Symbiote Spider-Man and a 2 or 3-star Carnage, then it doesn't fucking matter how strong the new symbiotes are gonna be for you. But if those guys are already pushing high 6s, then it might be important. No comment. No comment, Dossier. While I don't mind if people are writing my coattails for information, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to give away free information to other people. I have a whole bunch of new glasses. Yeah. I got these. You guys want to see the Doc Ock glasses? I'm gonna start this by letting you guys know these are stupid. These are the dumbest things I've ever purchased, but they were also $15. Tell me these aren't the dumbest glasses you've ever seen. Tell me these aren't absolutely absurd. These were $15 and they're prescription. These are pretty bad. Dude, these are pretty bad. Yeah, the other pair are these. I got a bunch of glasses just recently. And these are just like douchebag glasses. All of them work, but I prefer these ones. I prefer these Drew Carey pink glasses. You came out of the Matrix? That is these glasses. Just to... Yeah. Here, work. I buy all my glasses from a website called Zenny Optical. I buy all my glasses from a website called Zenny Optical. So I get a handful of them that are like supposed to be quote unquote, for lack of a better word, nice pairs. And then I will, like, they always have crazy deals because they have like, so I'll get like one pair of glasses that's like nice, and then I'll buy like 2 or 3 extra pairs because they're dirt cheap. So these are another like $20 pair of glasses or whatever. The idea that you should ever, and then like here, so then I'll have like, let me show you this, guys. Then I'll have these like legit Burberry fucking like actual sunglasses that I wear if like I go somewhere where it actually is important how I look. And then I have, because for me, glasses stopped being a necessity and started being a accessory. Ultron in Dark Dimension 1. Interesting. I can't imagine anyone would have a problem using him there. You know you need to make a choice on who the 5th character will be? I do. Yeah. I'll check the gear stuffs, whatever I have. I might just bring in a random character. Oh, I could do this now because I'm level 70? Cool. Give me your thoughts in a blog post. His health completely depletes before the first turn. Are you trying to literally solo it with Ultron? Like, literally not bring another character in but Ultron? How many games does Dallas win against Washington football team this year? Who's to say, dude? They lost a game they should have won. They won a game they should have lost. No one knows. With Doc Ock is no Shocker, no Swarm, no Green Goblin. Without Doc Ock, it's no Green Goblin. Swarm or Vulture are situational. I think Vision will be farmable at Nexus 3.9 in the next update. Vision? Vision's already farmable. You think they're gonna move Vision? That's a good guess. That's a really good guess, actually, that they're moving Vision. That's almost too good a guess. 4 characters. Yeah, if you can't use Ultron in Dark Dimension 1, like I used Ultron in my first pair through Dark Dimension, like after I got him, I used him with like Drax and like not Minerva, Mantis. Alright, so this fight's apparently a little bit harder than I'm making it out to be. So I'll just quit it out and not deal with it. First release, Rogue or Yellow Jacket? It's not Rogue. I am pissed I cannot use Ultron. What do you... I don't understand. What do you mean you can't use Ultron? Like... I don't understand. Ultron is absolutely amazing in Dark Dimension 1. Are you saying you're pissed you can't, like, I just don't understand. And this is controllers and protectors. Oh, there's actually no reason to do this? There's literally no reason to do this? Okay, well then we're not going to worry about it. I forgot that they balanced everything out to make it useless. Any events that are matter for me? Am I happy with Scream's kit? I've been happy with Scream's kit. I've been very happy with Scream's kit since we've been talking about it for like the last couple months. His health depletes before his turn is taken. No, I hear you saying that, but like that shouldn't happen. Would you recommend to get the new symbiotes? Yeah. Toxin is Symbiote Supreme. Toxin removes debuffs on the symbiotes. Anti-venom, sorry, not toxin. Anti-venom. Wait, so you're saying... Wait, you're saying there's a bug where Ultron is going in and his health just disappears? Well, that's a bug. Like, that's not the same. Do we know when they'll be coming out? Scream's offer is probably going to be the day the patch goes live next week. Do we know? Your 7 characters to gamble in PvP. I mean, I wouldn't gamble in PvP. Soon as the match starts, yeah, that's a bug. Write a ticket. Like, they'll give you credits if you can show that, like, hey, I start a fight and one of my characters immediately dies. They'll give you the refresh energy. Especially if you get a screenshot. Or if your phone has the ability to record. Yeah, it's not going to be Carnage and Venom. And if I'll let you know when I open up for suggestions. There's still actually a bug in the team views for Raid Blitz. Yeah. Any changes from Stream's kit from when you first saw it? No. But from when I first saw it, I don't remember what it was like 2 months ago. But like from like last month or 3 months ago. But from last month now. That bug happened to me, but it was Star-Lord and Ultron. I had to let them die out from... Yeah, one of the things about support is you can't stop. You don't just open a ticket. You open multiple tickets. You harass them. It's called JBC, just be cunts. Constantly harass them. They'll eventually give you something. I'm interested in seeing if that works, if that happens to everybody. Alright, let's take a quick look at how I've been working up aim. Is Anti-Venom gonna clear heal block or negative effects so they can market symbiotes as the ultimate raid team? Yes, Doug. Do you know of any other Asgardians in plan? Sif? No, I'm sorry. Valkyrie, Jane Foster, Thor are the 2 that I know about. When? Not anytime soon. Not this year, anyway. Odin will not be coming out. Let me clarify. There's no information. You ever considering your stream amount on YouTube? No, because YouTube is dog shit for streaming. Literally an unprofitable nightmare. The reason I stream this event at all on YouTube is to keep my metrics up. So I can guarantee no matter what happens, there's always at least one video. Are you surprised stream is going to be an event release? Not really. Do I need Graviton for villain 7-1 to 7-3? No. Black Widow pushback, does that mean no Red Guardian this year? Probably. Probably. Unless they just... They've already pushed back the entirety of that event. So, like, unless they planned on moving something else. I just don't think we're getting Red Guardian. I've showed Red Guardian off. Thank you. Yeah, Scream's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna... If you want to have a very competitive team, you should be pretty okay going in on the symbiotes. Am I excited for ISO 8s? Very much so. So who are you using? For what? Probably some weird hybrid of characters. What team will counter the symbiotes? Team doesn't exist yet. The team that beats the symbiotes doesn't exist yet. You'll probably be able to punch down against the symbiotes. Or, like, use skill to beat with, like, the right kind of characters. But yeah, you're not going to be able to beat them. What team am I using for villains? Some combination. So I'm glad I caught your stream last night for your next mutant character you're bringing and why. Favorited him today? Yeah, right? There's no team, but Doom can do it. Well, Doom's already going to be dumb. Do you remember how, like, good Phoenix was? Mm-hmm. Quantum Team is not a legendary team. It's just a team. The Eternals are a team, but they do have a legendary component, kind of like the Black Order. Am I already at 75? No. I did not jump 6 levels in 1 week. So Quantum... Are the Symbiotes the most skilled team so far? Skilled? I don't even know what you mean by that, but no. I would actually go so far as to say the Symbiotes have no skill cap. Doom will be without red stars, that is correct. Oh. Kind of want to work a little bit more on these guys, just so I can have another war team. Oh, come on. Literally, what? 10k less? Get out of here. So Ultron work on offense, war team, right? Works anywhere you want him to use him. Doesn't work here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want people who've been playing this game for a long time to treat the symbiotes the way you treated Fury Shield. Do you watch the NBA? I do. I can confirm to you I'm not a Clippers fan, though. Alright, so this first fight... Probably not quite ready for. Expected nothing less. It's too easy to hate the Clippers. I don't even know what I am in Arena. Yeah. Hey, Moose. None of these guys matter. Might switch to purple event or get trashed out of every other one, so might as well getting trashed at Alien Spores. Totally reasonable. I basically just click buttons. Tony, why is Scream? Because the symbiotes are going to be the best. Are we playing Avengers again yet? I played all day today. I did all of the stuff I'll probably be playing after this when I go to Twitch. Probably would just be playing Avengers. Is it better? No. But I got my first exotic on Cap. So, and I specifically did it. I did the Hive on Cap. Are there 100% chance anti-venom cleanses? It's not a chance. It can't be 100% chance. There is 100% certainty that anti-venom cleanses. What did the exotic drop on? Elite Hive. That's why I ran it on Cap, because I knew any exotic on Cap was going to be fine. Cap can break doors finally. I know. That was the patch yesterday, wasn't it? How many tier 4s are needed for Scream to be optional? Optimal? 2. I think special and passive are required for her. If you want to have fun in MSF. Who are you talking to, Ollie's Games? I'm just interested. I need to have some tier 4s for Scream or Avi. Yeah, I would probably not be spending... Oh, I think Ollie's Games doesn't know who I am. Chat, would you care to tell Ollie's Games who I am? I feel like he thinks he's advising me, which is truly adorable. I love it when that happens. It's so cute. I use symbiotes in every game mode. Yeah, I do too. Would symbiotes be able to take down Black Order? In theory. In theory, they would. They have the kit, so it just comes down to the strength. Luke, what's up, baby? Yep, level 70. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how far is he from level 70? Negative 2 days. Then we keep getting harder and harder. Hey, max efficiency. Streaming Dark Dimension tonight, too. No, I'm missing like a couple of pieces. It's probably gonna be... it'll probably take me maybe a couple of days. No matter what, I'm saving my Dark Dimension run for next week. I'm saving it for next week. I'm trying to watch you live and listen to last night's stream after I left to learn about this mutant to start leveling up. Nice. Wait, which level is Ultimus store available? No, level after U-Tune. Ultimus store unlocks. What are you... The Deadpool node sucks, just beat using SL, SM, yeah, that Deadpool node sucks, man. You only get the Ultimus store when you have a 7-star character, actually. Yeah. Hey, Chase. How you doing, bro? I don't think there's a level requirement. Yeah, as soon as you have a 7-star character, it's actually 166 days the store unlocks for you, because that's 166 days is when you get a Wolverine at 7-star. I'm actually probably way closer than I thought on Wolverine. Couldn't tell you where he is. Yeah, I'm almost at 6-star on Wolverine, so. Scream. Scream will need him a little bit more. That team is stupid. Scream will need the red stars a little bit more. For her kit. I read Scream's passive 5 times before I believed it was real. Yeah. Kinda crazy that she's an event character. Kind of... I would try to get them. I would definitely worry about them. I like take away the Minerva clause. The power creep is real. You should treat Scream the way you treat like Cull Obsidian, you know? Anti-Venom Blitz release? I assume so. I thought one of them was a like Negasonic style release. So I did DD1 with Ultron SSM basically. That's fair. Her campaign is going to sell a lot of cores. Not as much as you would think. Most people don't really buy cores for the campaign event. They either buy... Because if you're going to buy cores, you're going to buy the character. You know? So happy because I've been going hard on symbiotes and putting my alliance credits into bio upgrades. Yeah. So, like, I'm missing a handful of pieces, which is actually okay. Not much to do, man. So the biggest problem is just kind of... So I need, like, 16 of these items, right? I'll find them. Actually, that's pretty much what I've been using my cores for. Where is it? Like, at this point, I have way too many cores. So I'm actually treating it the way I used to. Except, it's funny, I don't need any mini-uniques, you know? I don't need, not mini-uniques, actual uniques. Whereas in the first time around for Dark Dimension 2, it was, like, impossible to get actual uniques. So you needed to, like, refresh the store all the time to be able to buy uniques. Now all the characters have the uniques. It's these, random pieces that I'm running low on. $500,000, nice. There's been a lot of full set super uniques, including the milestone, like the doctor's orders. Yeah. It's just not very likely that many free... Like, you have to work really hard on a free-to-play account to get them, and I just don't care. Like, it's not for me. Don't need any bio gear. Well, I mean, I kind of need some bio stuff. See the $4 Red Skull today? The what? He says as I pick up my phone to buy it. Are we getting level increase in Gear 15 with ISO 8s, or is it coming month after? It's supposed to be next month. To be fair, it was supposed to be this month. Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to go buy Red Skull offer that showed up in my store just now. Yeah, if it's $1.99, I'm buying that offer every time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Actually don't need any alien spores. 2 offers. Whoa, slow down. I can only get so erect, my friend. That's enough for Ultron. Grats, Malta. I know it was close. It was touch and go there for you for a while. So I'm really happy you're able to pull it out. And he unlocks at 100. Whole bunch of people about to unlock Red Skull. You upgraded Stark Tech's account? I'll show you my Stark Tech. Actually, let me go back. Donate. Why did that happen? Red Skull, one of the shortest lived war defense metas. Well, Red Skull was immediately countered. Red Skull came out after the counter team existed, and the counter team was Black Bolt. That team didn't even, like... Basically, there was like the, did you have Black Bolt? No, Red Skull was going to be there. And if you did have Black Bolt, then there was never a Red Skull team that you had a problem with. here. So, Tech Bio Mystic, immediately starting up on health and damage. Oh, shit, I broke 1 million. Cool. Might actually give myself a roster view. Still need to have him, yeah. Time to put my Red Skull on offense? No, he's not good on offense, man. He's just never good on offense. CM is on Hero 6-9. That's reasonable. You may notice I have not put anything into skill or mutant. That's for a very good reason. I don't have any mutants or skill characters. Any ones that are worth running. Bio is my primary. Is it temporary? Is the $3 gold orb for $1.99 worth it? Depends on how little you value $2. He is sniper though. He's not. Red Skull on offense is completely useless. I wouldn't. I still wouldn't use Red Skull with Zemo. Zemo, like, single-handedly can beat teams. He doesn't need Red Skull. They remove a ton of duplicate nodes. They already did, or they're going to? They will, yeah. Oh, there are people way more efficient than me who, like, I was inefficient. I'm basically about a month over what an efficient player would be able to do. It took me 1 more month than an efficient. That's not even a spender. Yes, but Zemo, Sniper, and Grenadier can also punch up against non-minion teams. Red Skull doesn't add anything to that team. Do you like Dork Coke? That's actually funnier. We're calling Doc Ock Dork Coke from now on. Yeah, I do. I like him very much. Ain't that like too much? So 28, too much for what? How many days you got in this account? Maybe just under 200? It's been a while. Yeah, 200. I think it takes too long to get to level 70. I think it should be faster. Yeah, this is a 200 days. Well, it's the exact number of weeks I've played this account is what is it? 31? 31 weeks? Yeah. Yeah. Next week will be my 8th month. And keep in mind, you can't progress much further. You also have to remember, I literally only play this game for like an hour once a day. Please play Dr. Octagonopus. I can't. First of all, what you want to hear is this. Dr. Octagonopus! And second, this is my free-to-play account. I don't have Doc Ock on my free-to-play account, so I won't be playing Doc Ock on my free-to-play account. Did you upgrade anyone to 13? Symbiote Spider-Man got there immediately. I'm 180 days and level 75 and buy 50 core refreshes and some. Yeah, that's about reasonable. Like I said, I'm probably a good month. I'm easily a good month behind someone who was playing the way I did, but actually, like, playing the game. You know, I don't play. I don't, my free energy, I don't get. So is Carnage going to DD2? Probably. Carnage might be going in just because the bio. The options I had were like Carnage, Thor, and Loki. Those were the only options I had. Carnage is strictly better. than the other options, so it might be him. Still haven't really thought about it. Venom is cheaper, though? Yeah, but Venom being cheaper doesn't make him a good option. It just makes him a cheaper option. You know who's cheaper than both of them? Shield Trooper. I could bring Shield Trooper up. He costs almost nothing to get to Gear Tier 13. I played the way you told me this is only account, so easy to play more. Yeah, exactly, Asad. Yeah. Like, you're way ahead, too. And then if you're willing to spend money, like, it's literally a week for every, like, 20 bucks you spend. People say Ultron is no good in DD3. Who are these people? Because they're not people who know anything about this game. That said, I do think it's Ultron is too expensive to take into Dark Dimension 3 on your first run, if that makes sense. That I believe. Yeah, people say a lot of things about this game. Do you know people say that the Black Order is the best arena defense team? Crazy, right? If I read it correctly, which she has to be present for it to occur. It's not an aura, it's a present. Ultron is overall good tune, plug and tune, yeah. I'm prepared in Dark Dimension 3. Which are the first 5 I should take to 14? First 5? Symbiote, Spider-Man, Phoenix, Maw, Minerva, and then flip a coin about over Colossus or like Shuri. Colossus is a pretty decent character. Like, you can do Maw and Minerva. The first characters you want to have are clearly characters that you want to yes, Randall, if you have a full team, yes. Shuri is a must-have because of Node 7. Shuri's pretty important. But you can also use Ultron instead. Emma's a great option. If we're talking about the lowest... No. You want to talk about the absolute lowest cost of entry? You want the characters that do the most for the least. Maw, Minerva are two characters that can make their way through the cosmic fights while you wait. While you wait. 2 Iron Fists and a 6 Truck, it's actually a slight modified version of the Marauders team on defense. In Arena is the best team. It's a slight modified version. I'm going global with Shuri, Phoenix, Colossus, Killmonger, and Falcon. Seems reasonable. You want to talk about like, you build a rock around the church, right? That's the way you treat this. All other characters are irrelevant. For the global nodes, no one's gonna give you good advice for global nodes that's going down to the low. If I had 2 Iron Fists and didn't need heal block, maybe... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's crazy. First 8 nodes are just Phoenix and Colossus. Yeah, so if you can get away with just Phoenix and Colossus, with one exception. The getting double-fisted can really hurt you. But even then, you can absolutely get away. What about Fury for a 5th? Again... There's the rock of the kit set. Phoenix and Colossus represent the rock of what you want to do with global. Maw and Minerva are the rock of what you want to do in cosmic, and Spider-Man and Carnage are the rock of what you want to do for city, right? And then what you do after that, what does it matter? You want to use Sinister, Emma, and Yo-Yo? Like, go for it. Like, it doesn't matter. Happy to help you, Porter. Yeah, I didn't even use Thanos. I was using... Actually, I'm pulling Black Bolt off my Cosmic team. My Cosmic team was like IW, Minerva, Maw, Black Bolt, and I always forget who the last Cosmic character was. Probably Hela. And now I'm going to take out Black Bolt and either put in Proxima or somebody else. It does... Yeah, Zemo's a pretty good character. Yeah, Black Bolt was a very big disappointment for Dark Dimension 3. I don't regret Gear Tier 14ing him because he's amazing in U7, but... Should work on Supernatural or Brotherhood 2.0? Honest to God, King, Supernatural. And I know it's going to sound weird, but the Brotherhood 2.0 is a good team. Where are they both at? That's the real question. Maw makes IW useless? That's not true at all. Yeah, that's not true at all. Most of the, I'm sorry, I don't want to say all. Most of the people who are producing content regarding using Cosmic are like, no, IW is really important. That shield and that offense down on target, even though it's on the long cooldown, being able to use it at very specific times is a huge difference. Doc Ock for Dark Dimension 3. You can literally do it with the 3 symbiotes. You can actually do it with the 2 symbiotes. So, the extra characters literally don't matter. You can do it. Yeah, but you... No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the 3 symbiotes can do it. Like... You can do... Basically, it's like once you have Symbiote Spider-Man, the other characters don't fucking matter. But, like, you can do anything. How's Doc Ock outside Sinister 6? He was bugged until yesterday. He's actually pretty fun in U7. Because you get an extra character that dies a lot. That feeds energy into... Like, actually, it's really funny, because I'll summon Shocker, who will give Doc Ock offense up, and then die giving Minerva turn meter. It's been very fun. I'm not going to lie. Carnage SSM. I use Carnage and SSM right now. There's a little bit of a problem. The final node with just Carnage and SSM can be a little bit of a hassle. But that's it. Tony, I went from free to play to spending $40. The offers have been too good. I respect that. There's nothing wrong with spending money. It's good to see a series of offers come out that justify spending money in this game. And there have been. There have been a pretty decent amount of them lately. Yeah. I can't spend money. That's the deal, you know, of doing a free-to-play. The next account, I'll clearly be able to spend a little bit more. Scope, we had nothing to do with the offers. And Scope, we hasn't taken over of anything. Scopely hasn't had any impact on the way the game runs at all. Can you show us which offers are worth it for new spenders? Worth it, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. They are making a shit ton of money. Who's scheduled legendary after Phoenix? Star-Word. 1999. This offer is mediocre. This offer is... Hold on. We got a new toy. You guys want me to hold the fake microphone? The microphone not plugged in? Oh, you want me to do the whole shtick? Okay, hold on. Whole shtick. This mic's not plugged in. So we're just getting that out of the way right now. Alright guys, we're gonna do an offer review. Let's Do it, brothers. Better with the remote? All right, guys. Let's do it, brothers. Let's take a quick look at all of these offers and determine whether they're worth your time. Let's see. War improved. Improved from what? That's what I gotta ask. Because for 20 bucks, you get a non-premium orb. You get a training orb fragment, which is not worth $1. You get 200 tier 3 ability materials. That's great. It's like 3 abilities on characters you don't respect. And then a whole bunch of... This is actually a lot of resources for 20 bucks. For 20 bucks, this is a ton of resources. You know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. 20 bucks, this is a lot of purple resources. Where you are in the game is whether or not this offer is going to come in. Like for someone like my level at level 50, this offer is, I'm at level 70, this offer is amazing, right? Like this offer is absolutely phenomenal because it's just so many resources of which you just don't have a stockpile of at this point. You can get them relatively easily, but not really. So then we go down to this one. This is blue. Blue gear is never worth spending money on after the first month and a half of playing the game because it becomes so easy to farm, it's not even worth it, and you get way too much for the effort spent. This offer, yes, buy this. This is a very, very good offer. The first thing that comes to mind with this offer, and one of the most important, is that it immediately gives you a 3-star Mordo, which saves you a ton of farming and resources as you work towards your 6-star Mordo for Phoenix, right? So that's a great offer. You're probably not going to be able to farm basically many of the characters in this for a long time. It's true. Like, you're probably not going to farm Ghost Rider or Doctor Strange quickly. Whether you can doesn't matter. You know, like, you're just not going to. So don't waste your time. Not worth it. And then Elsa, like, you're never going to farm it. So for $24.99 to gain access to a war offense team that can be used in the Mystic campaign, that's pretty reasonable. I'd say it's totally worth it. I'd say this is one of the more interesting teams that they've added to the game. And I'm super excited about it. So this offer is great. Let's take a look at the next one. $19.99 for the Shield team offer. It's your money. Do what you want with it. These guys are accidentally, like... Wow. I haven't farmed these guys since, like, week 4. And they're all almost 5-star. So for 20 bucks for me to 5-star this entire team, it depends on how, like, does money mean anything to you? For me, no. I'd buy this, but, like, I wouldn't recommend it. Just because I'm stupid with money doesn't mean you have to be. Let's see what else we got. We got, no. 30 gold promotion credits over 28 days. Don't you want to spend $34.99 and run the risk of missing a day? If I spend $34.99, why don't you give me 30 gold promotion credits? Just put them in my account so I can use them. 30 gold promotion credits. 1.06. 1.06. 1.06. But I will still buy it. I'm never buying this. Never once will I ever buy this. This is a terrible offer. This is a peasant offer for people who don't know how to read. Can they legally do that? Of course they are. Tony, the daily metrics? Yeah, right? Useless. This is absolute uselessness. You're buying a calendar. You're buying the calendar. If you miss a day, they aren't required to give you what it is. Now, usually they have a couple of days leeway, but if you buy this offer and then you disappear, right? Like, you just stop showing up, like, they're not going to do anything. This offer is useless. So, nope. This offer is not for people who believe money has value. This is, again, another offer I like to say is for people who have more money than sense. This is not worth it. Not even a little. I don't even think this is the amount of gold promotion credits you get a month anyway from that event. So, useless offer is useless. $14.99 for 15 yo-yo shards. Baby Huey, no. But she would be better than Carnage. Promote a character of your choice to 6 or 7 red star. That is true. Interesting. I didn't even read that. Did you know that for the cost of 30 gold promotion credits, you can promote a character of your choice to 6 or 7 red star? That's what this offer says. That's what this offer says. Am I wrong? Is it worth investing in AIM to do my taxes? Yes. 2 health. Oh, it does say 2 health. I apologize. It said I missed. You know why I missed it? Because this P is capitalized. I do apologize. It's capital P. I just assumed that promote was a new sentence. And they might have known how to actually like proofread, but my apologies. It does say to help promote. To help promote. Anyway, this offer's dog, so we're not even going in. This offer is stupid. Do not buy this. There's no value in there. There's not like 15. Dude, first of all, 5 premium orbs don't matter. 5 premium orbs don't do anything. Well, the reason this is relevant is because they have made offers before that say do something. Yes, Daniel. That say do something, and they don't. Like, they've said, like, unlock... I think Yo-Yo was the character. There was an offer that said, unlock Yo-Yo with this offer. And the offer had, like, I think it was 2 Yo-Yo orbs, but, like, it didn't say help unlock Yo-Yo. It said unlock Yo-Yo. So people were like, I bought this offer and it didn't unlock Yo-Yo. And they had to give everybody who opened the ticket for that enough shards to unlock Yo-Yo. So they just ended up giving everybody 45 shards that bought the offer and opened a ticket. Because they're like, well, we said it and it has to be what it says. So yeah, but this offer's stupid. Don't even look at this. Red Star X-Men. Okay. Get an equal chance of either 3, 4, or 5 red stars for each of the following characters. 3, 4, or 5. An equal chance. Okay, so because it says equal chance, I believe that means that each one of these rolls separate. Or... because, I don't know. This is weird. Because is it... yeah, it's 5 separate rolls, and it's one of each character, right, Cookies? You get 1 orb for all 5. Each roll contains a 3, 4, or 5. It's 1 per character. Perfect. This offer is great. Honestly, this is a great offer. Yeah, how it reads doesn't matter. How it reads means nothing. Have you never played Marvel Strike Force? How it reads is useless. It's not even real information. How it reads. Get out of here. Okay, cool. So if then you're basically getting at least 3 red stars. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. You're basically getting at least 3 red stars on 5 different characters. Yeah, I think that $20 for these 5 characters at 3 red star is totally reasonable, and the upside is also great. I think this offer is actually, and I'm not going to say it too often, I think this offers actually good value. For what it is, even it's worth it specifically because it's 5 characters. I'm trying to think. No, this is literally just an amazing offer. High chance to get. It's not a high chance. You don't know. Like, it says equal chance to get a 3, 4, 5. So assuming it is a 33% chance, it's 5 rolls. It's a pretty decent chance of getting at least 5. But what you get is Wolverine. Yeah, like, it's not great. This is probably the best Red Star offer they've ever released. This might be the best Red Star offer. And if they start doing it for teams, like someone just said they got it for Asgardians, that's huge. That would be huge. These are like Red Star booster packs, kind of, and I support that. Isn't that everyone in the X-Men pack as well? It's missing Beast, right? They have it for Asgardians and Wave 1 Avengers. Well, one of them matters and one of them doesn't. This is hilarious. Regular Avengers? Nah, it don't matter. I still wouldn't buy that for either. This one's hilarious, right? This one's hilarious. This is Dark Dimension pack. You get 750 Dark Dimension energy, right? And 50 catalyst parts for $14.99. I'm not even going to begin to say, well, technically, yeah, that totally seems reasonable. Technically, it's probably a better math than just spending cores. Truly, it probably is. You probably get more value out of just spending cores. And in both of those situations, it's a waste of money. So, do you want to waste less money or no money? If you want to waste less money, here it is. You are fine. Extraordinary Energy Bundle. You know how I feel about energy bundles. It's 50 SBCs for 20 bucks. It's $14.99. 50 SBCs. Yeah, this number needs to be way higher. Way higher. Honestly, and the only time I imagine people are buying this, let's be clear. No, the other deal? What other deal? Whatever. You should be buying this if you are preparing mentally for Dark Dimension 4. If you're not going to be in Dark Dimension 4 within a month or 2 of it coming out and you buy this offer, you don't understand what value is. You're buying 3 copies of Time Cop because it's cheaper than buying one. But yeah, like if you plan on being in Dark Dimension 1 early, if you're racing to Dark Dimension 4, I'm sorry, early, this is going to be the way to do it. 50 SBCs. If you're farming SBCs, a deal to show up, it's 50 SBCs for 20 bucks. Yeah, that offer is also terrible. Let's see. I don't have a Red Skull offer. Extraordinary Energy Bundle. You know how I feel about energy bundles. They're great pretty much at any point in time because it's guaranteed gold and guaranteed what's it called? Target farming. So totally useful. It's a little bit more valuable if you aren't at level, sorry, not level cap. Yeah, level cap, but you should be okay. What is this? Back in Black offer. Oh, this might be the... So buying one Minerva offer is the best $30 you'll spend in this game. And there was a Minerva offer up recently. I don't know if it's still there or not. No, it's not. So buying one Minerva offer is the best $30 you'll spend in this game, just in general, if you don't have her. Buying 2 Symbiote Spider-Man offers might be the best $70 you can spend in this game, considering that right now the only way to buy him is through this. It's a pretty big deal. 2 for 3 gold orbs and 50 units. 2 for 3 gold orbs. Yeah, $2 for 3 gold orbs is whatever. Anything that's under $5 is pretty useless. So yeah, let's get rid of this shit. I would say buy this. I would say, like, if you need to unlock him and this will unlock him or star him up, like, do it. But don't just buy it for the sake of buying it. If you have a 5-star and you need 200 shards and spending $70 gives you 100 shards, You don't know. Well, they always release Symbiote Spider-Man offers. They do one a month. They do a Coulson offer once a month. They just keep this in a rotation. I'm pretty confident that this is silly. So, no, we're not spending 20 bucks on 45 Ultra Shards. I understand why people buy this offer. I do. This offer is not good. Premium Orb Pack. Nope, useless. The same energy bundle, but with less orbs and more stuff. This offer, same rule, pretty good. No, this offer just doesn't have any real value. If honest to God, if you are spending raid heals so frequently, Blitz charges completely no value. This is my free-to-play account, and I have 1,370 Blitz charges because they give out a ton of free stuff. Every time they make a mistake, they give Blitz charges. Every time there's an issue, and it doesn't matter. So Blitz charges aren't that... Even if you're trying to push for high on Blitz, having more charges probably won't make the difference people think it will. Raid heals, if you're constantly healing in raids, you're doing a raid that's too hard for you. You shouldn't be involved in that raid. You know, if you're like healing a character or two, that's fine. But if you're like full healing teams every node, like you shouldn't be doing that raid. You're not ready for it. And then of course the raid energy refills. I'm at over cap on raid energy refills, so like that is what it is. No. I'll actually give this a good old college restart too, in case new offers do show up. Because there are different offers on my phone, which I'm currently looking at. Quick rundown of a Hydra team. They are a war defense team. That is the Hydra team. Red Skull and the 4 Hydra minions are a war defense team. The ability to use a character outside of that team somewhere else doesn't make... How's your orange gear discount? I'm probably like a couple days away from finishing the characters. I'm missing like 1 or 2 pieces of everything on everybody, so it's not really a rush. And now I'm spending cores on getting it. I'll be okay. I already got 1 character. Basically 2 characters are gear tier 13. So I'm only missing the 2 tech characters, which surprisingly is just the 1 item I'm missing on both. Or 1 major item. Aw, sadness. These guys kicked their ass. Alright. And now, let's see if there's... Oh, okay. So $1.99 for 3 gold orbs. Thanks for popping up. Appreciate that. Whatever. You could do worse. What is this? Power core deal. 1,200 power cores. This offer is phenomenal for newer players. No question. This offer is phenomenal for newer players. Yeah. I dig that. Whew. I like it a lot, actually. Already 1 shard short necessary after the 10. Interesting. That's insane how many cores you have. I've been trying to stockpile. Yeah, I just don't spend them on anything. Who are the purple orbs in the bottom right for? This is the Bright Persona. This is the Shocker. I'm sorry, Electro Orb, I believe. Totally reasonable. Have you been enjoying Doc Ock, Swarm, and Electro on your main team? No, I don't use Swarm. Here's that Red Skull offer. $4 to unlock Red Skull. Totally reasonable. What's the best way to get Scream to 5-star during this event? Spend money. Yeah, I bought this twice on my phone. Totally reasonable offer. On my main account just to get them stronger. Basically, if you're unlocking a character for $5 or less, like, do it. You know, like, there's no like, the only reason not to is you don't have the money, in which case obviously don't buy it. But like, yeah, this offer is absolutely great. Even if it's just a war defense character, Red Skull has a lot of extra value in... He's got a lot of extra value in specifically PvP. So you can get a pretty decent deal out of him. And it really doesn't matter what the character is. Every character has some value, and for a 100 shard unlock on a character for $4, $5, totally reasonable. Oh, this is the Red Star Asgardian offer you were talking about. $19.99? Yeah, buy this. Totally cool. I enjoy using the middle lane in Gamma Raid. That's fair. I use the Marauder, so like, use whoever you got. Red Star, Avengers, Cap, Hulk, Vision, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man. Interesting that Vision and Ant-Man are in on this because they're getting reworked soon. The rest of the guys are just kind of fine where they are. That gold offer is there. Superior unique gear offer. Nope. Next. What is this? Listen, I'm not saying this offer is good. I never will say this is a good offer. But I understand if you buy it. Yes. I get it. You know what I mean? Is Vision getting a rework? Yeah. Vision and Wanda are both getting reworks. Obviously. I get it. I get buying these. You know what I'm saying? And now we're caught up. Now all these offers are pretty on par with the rest of the offers, so nothing to really talk about there. Yep, that's the offers. We're done. Headphones back on. She's being replaced on the Supernatural team. That I can tell you for a fact. I know I used to have a lighter. There it is. Well, this Halloween event is supposedly going to be the Symbiotes. Vision will be a temporary fifth on the Quantum team. Not really. That Quantum team's gonna have all three characters come out at the same time. Who are you taking to DD3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably Carnage. It's either Carnage or one of these two idiots, and I don't really particularly care who. Quantum team? What is that? It's it's a team that's coming out. Soon. Maybe Morbius. Maybe both. What kind of heroes belong in that pool? It's Stature, Ghost, and Yellow Jacket, I believe. Elo Hell. All my Asgard are 3 stars. Look at it like this. It's $20 for almost a guaranteed Elite 4 orb, right? So even if you get a dupe on literally every single thing, you're still going to get a ton of credits towards an Elite 4 orb, and $20 for an Elite 4 orb is going rate. So your worst case scenario is a random Elite 4. You know what I mean? If I had all my characters, if I was in your situation, I would buy it. You know? Would I be excited about getting a 5-star on, like, Hela or Loki? No. But I would get it. Yeah. We're just working up a couple of different villains characters. What do we got? I got a 5 red Hela, Loki, and Thor. Hela and Thor are really good at 5 red. Loki, it gives him a little survivability. It's not bad. What am I looking for? I need... Is there any reason at all for me to work on the Sinister Six? Can you speak a little on how to best spend money? Yes, I can. I can say, please watch the video I released talking about how to spend money in this game. It's actually probably really close to where you are right now. I go in, I break down where how much money you're willing to spend, and then I like discuss which offers are the best value within that pool. When did you give up on your shield minion team? The day the game gave me a free I think it was the day the game gave me a free, what's it called? Hela, right? Because the Tadano Mac, and there was no reason for me to work on them anymore. And then everybody gets a free CM. No, Thanos is, he's on his own. Mysterio and CM are going to temporarily be notifiable. That's fair. Yeah, it was the Tadano Mac Hela that made it so that I didn't need to work on those characters anymore. Because I got something. And then eventually, like, I unlocked Symbiote Spider-Man, and at that point, there was no need to work on your starter team anymore because you got good characters. So, good characters are always better than any team in the game. And even so, every team in the game will eventually be outscaled. How much money do you think is needed to spend a month to stay in the top 1% in the game? Top 1% or top 0.1%? By definition, I am a top 1% player in the game, and I spend a couple hundred a month. By definition of what that means to be top 1%. Because my TCP is in the top 1% of TCPs in my main account. And I spend a couple hundred a month. If you're saying the top, like the tippy top, thousands. Easily thousands. Or time. The other option is time. There are people who are free to play that have way more value. Yeah. If you had Hela CM, yeah, that's fair. What team would you recommend for Hero 7-6 without any legendaries? If you're at Hero 7-6 and you don't have any legendaries, I would recommend stop worrying about Hero 7-6 and start worrying about legendaries. That's what I would recommend. And when we stream, who's the best fit for the X-Men team? Storm or Beast? Technically Beast? Technically Beast? Wait. Neither. Colossus, Phoenix, Cyclops, Wolverine, Psylocke. Neither. I'll take that bet, Jose. I will take that bet. I will bet you Tadano Mac doesn't win Dark Dimension 4 first. No. 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 If we see... Honest to God, if we see an alliance where more than half the alliance is 6 attacks in, which implies that they made purchases because they bought 4 attacks... Basically, so there's 24 people in Alliance. If, like, 12 to 15 people have 6 attacks before the first energy drop, we just go, like, have fun, guys. We'll take the L. We'll have fun. Wolverine Psylocke better than Beast Storm? Yes. For what? Actually, it's a follow-up question. For what? For war? Yes. Yeah. Widowmaker? No. Widowmaker's not spending that much anymore. I think you guys are forgetting something incredibly important. Tadano Mac doing what he did isn't ridiculous. Tadano Mac... Wolverine is free damage on the X-Men team. Tadano Mac wasn't like, holy shit, he spent this much money. Ultron was downed in 3 days after Minerva was released by 27 people. 27 people Who are you backing to finish DD4 first? I'd have to talk with my spending friends. You gotta remember the most important thing. Getting into DD4 is gonna be its own expenditure. People are gonna be spending tens of thousands of dollars just to hit level 80, let alone getting all of the gear pieces you need. But who am I backing? Whoever pays me to tell them. Whoever pays me to promote them. Fates came in second because Tadano Mac got the first place finish, and there was no reason whatsoever to race at that point. It's a good team to use after you get Ultron. Any team you want. You have Ultron. I guess Fates, if anyone... Yeah, Fates is close. Pipster isn't back. Widow is... There's a lot of people who spend that you guys just don't even talk about. I'll tell you this. It won't be fucking Remen. Yeah. All I care about is the free... Yeah. And there's a slight difference between the reward structure of DD3, where it's nothing. How'd that PvP tournament go? It looked laggy, hard to follow in some VODs. Whose VODs? My VODs looked okay, I thought. Tournament went well. Learned a lot of things. Super fun. 100 free shards would you like to get? Symbiote Spider-Man. I think whoever clears the Dark Dimension 4 should give out 100 free Symbiote Spider-Man shards. Because every single player in the game getting a guaranteed Symbiote Spider-Man is truly insane. Emma? Nah. Emma's not as good as Symbiote Spider-Man. If I were to finish first, I would give everybody 100 Symbiote Spider-Man shards. Scream? Nope. Scream is not that important. Hulk? Nope. Biggest PvP tourney takeaways? There's probably only about 12 to 15 viable characters. Hey, Bill. That are useful in PvP. If they ever tried to make PvP relevant, they would have to have characters you can't use. Because it's too easy in balanced PvP to just have... Like, there are just teams that win. Hulk is the trap bet. Yeah. I think 100 Symbiote Spider-Man shards is the best thing you can do for the community. Gambit shards? That's fair. Is Ultron, Minerva, Jugs, Magneto, Hela a good team to start with after getting Ultron? Yeah. 100 Cull? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Whom do you think the character release for Dark Dimension 6? I'll let you know when I find out. No, it's unlikely. Do you have tier 4 done on Carnage's passive? Maybe? That's a good question. Yes. For raids. The questionable is that Jugs and Magneto don't matter that much. Minerva, Hela, and Ultron are good. Magneto's cooldowns are too slow, and Juggernaut is actually worse with Magneto than he is without him. Unless you're on the full team. Y'all think Fox Next knows? Dude, they didn't know what the rewards for Dark Dimension 3 were, which is why they added an entire game mode called Dark Dimension 3. I would bet he will get red stars. I bet we'll be the first to clear Dark Tomb Lord because of how much he spends. Dossier, I bet you $1,000 you're wrong. MODOK. Juggernaut is worse with Magneto because he doesn't actually tank with Magneto. The AIM people ask the Guardian people, what are you going to use to get Hela farm? Oh, what am I going to use to get Hela? I'm going to use AIM. What are you talking about? I'm going to use AIM. You know, the team I did nothing to unlock and got them? Those guys. There are no less than 3 people in Cabal alone who will finish first and then donate to Renfrew. Yeah, that's fair. Jugs is a bad tank. Yeah. Jugs is not a great... Jugs is a damage dealer on the Brotherhood team, but just with Magneto. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Remin X is a better player than Marvel Strike Force deserves. Remin X is very good. Jugs will taunt a bit more. He won't taunt a bit more. He'll have taunt on for more. And it really depends on the game mode. If you're going in a 5v5 truck, then yes, Juggernaut will go longer. But if it's a raid node, that extra turn of taunt is irrelevant because everyone's going to hit him so quickly and so often that he's going to burn through his taunt and be useless. Who would I replace Jugs and Magneto with? What, like completely open pool? Black Bolt and Yo-Yo. Magneto is always arena meta. I have not used Magneto in arena in 9 months. What are the top... I'm just about to build Ultron. So what are the top teams to build first? Asgardians are a pretty good team to build. Good on both sides of the war, then you can retire them to war defense after you start building up other teams. So I really like the Asgardians. Plus the fact that obviously you get Black Bolt from doing it. F4 supernatural power armor. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I that's totally reasonable. But you can also not have Jugs and Magneto and still be okay. No, not that he countered by Rhino. It's just that like no, he doesn't get countered by Rhino. He like one of Magneto's abilities gets countered by Rhino. They can't get blinded, but that's not all Magneto offers. He's got a lot of extra stuff. What are the top teams to build for? Yeah, as Guardians, I think of other top teams I would work on. What's an underrated team in my opinion? I think Supernatural doesn't get the respect it deserves. I think it's a way better team than people give it credit for. I think the Wave 1 Avengers are a pretty decent team. I wouldn't go out of my way on them, but they're a pretty decent team. I think Fury Shield is now underrated. I think they're still one of the best options for doing a lot of stuff. Magneto's value is based exclusively on how early you get him, much like a lot of characters. Same thing with like Star-Lord, and Star-Lord is one of those characters where like he's not great in Endgame, but doesn't matter because Endgame is Endgame, and you have weeks, if not longer, between them. Who would you replace Jugs with Magneto that's not legendary? Symbiote, Spider-Man, and Carnage. I would think the tough part for Supernatural is that there are a few tier 4s needing to get past the 6664 breakpoint. Correct. But once they get past that breakpoint, they win a lot of fights. It's a good raid team for Ultron to go on. Ultron plus a tank and some healers. BKT minus Star-Lord, Ultron. You know, there's really no bad choices for Ultron. The Ultron's Angels, which is just like Shuri, Minerva, Invisible Woman, you know, Yo-Yo and Ultron. Not Yo-Yo, sorry. Invisible Woman / Yo-Yo. Remember when Fury, Groot, Shield were great DD2 characters? I do. They're still great characters, it's just why bother? You see him any good in DD2? Not really. Can you explain why Jugs is a better tank than Colossus? Yes, because when Juggernaut is tank, it doesn't take much to make Juggernaut indestructible. Colossus needs a lot of investment, and Phoenix needs to be present, where Juggernaut without a team is just inherently a better tanking character. Why do we keep talking about all these other teams that aren't AIM? Good question. I just became able to farm Hand Assassin, and I'm staying free to play. Should I try for Phoenix at this point? I just became able to farm Hand Assassin. How? Phoenix is the 5th legendary you should focus on unlocking. So if you count and currently have 5 legendary characters, then yes, you can start working on her. As someone who follows the comics, who would win? Phoenix, Jean Grey, or Thanos? Depends on who's writing. That's the problem with comic books. Not now, the next one? What do you mean? Oh, for the next one? Again, if you... No, I understand, but again, I wouldn't focus on worrying about a legendary that's months away until I currently have the legendary that comes in. Would you rank Cole as a tank? Just as Cole Obsidian or Cole Obsidian on his team? It's pretty high up. It's pretty high up there. Like Cole Obsidian on his team is incredibly reasonable. He needs to be over-invested in to break serve, but... Blitz Sim is coming in December. I think we might get Raid Sim earlier. Why do I think Blitz Sim is coming in December instead of sooner? Because Cerebro said it's coming in December. McMaw made a video on the best DD2 teams. That's correct. Maw is one of the best characters for Dark Dimension 2. You kidding me? You want to know the best team for Dark Dimension 2? It's like Yo-Yo, Black Bolt, Maw... No, I'm sorry. It's Black Bolt, Crystal, Maw, Thanos, and I forgot who the 5th character is. I think it's Symbiote Spider-Man. That's the literal, absolute best team you could use in Dark Dimension 2. Especially if they're all 7-star, 5+ red stars, gear tier 14. Crushingly amazing Dark Dimension 2 team. Any rumor about the next farmable characters? No. Does Electro have a team yet? Yeah, Electro's on the Sinister Six. She's better than Green Goblin, so she just immediately replaces Green Goblin on that team. Why do you think they're waiting 2 months when it seems to work now? It doesn't work now. Oh, why do I think they're waiting? That's a good question. Because it doesn't work now. It's not supposed to be a guaranteed win. And they've had it in the works for literal 3 or 4 months. We've seen it. We've seen pictures of it months ago. So they've been working on it. They just haven't got it out there. You can't get Maw for DD2 unless you take your time. You can get Maw for DD2. You just have to spend like $10,000. Is there a problem with spending $10,000? If so, then like, yeah, why are you listening to advice from someone that's telling you to spend $10,000? I don't think the male Electro skin... Yeah, I actually do think they'll add a male Electro skin, but I don't think it's high up on their skins line. Have we talked about Scream's kit yet? No, I've shared the link, which I'll share again. Talks about getting a free 4-star symbiote. Well, considering the fact that you still need Symbiote Spider-Man or she's completely and totally useless, I think it's totally reasonable. Yeah, skins are what they're talking about, being the reward structure for PvP. Who should you go first? Black Bolt or Phoenix? Black Bolt. Black Bolt, and it's not even a question. Black Bolt, hard stop. You shouldn't even think about Phoenix before you get Black Bolt. Black Bolt helps you in way more situations than Phoenix does. I'm shocked they put Screaming campaign. I'm not. The New Mutants movie came out a month ago. Any word on them coming to MSF? Magic, yes. But Disney sends out information about how and when people are supposed to use certain characters. That's why we didn't get Red Guardian. I showed you guys Red Guardian before, right? Did I show you guys Red Guardian? I'm not surprised it wasn't She-Hulk, mainly because a little whisper, a little birdie told me that they were going to start sending out some fake leaks. And that was one of them. Do you think SSM will be in the Scream campaign orb? No, Jay Griffin, I'm actually willing to bet you he won't. I just watched 1/25 of this series. First time watching live. Cool. What's up? Is your Sin 6 now Doc Ock, Electro, Rhino, Mysterio, Vulture? Yeah, that's exactly my Sin 6, actually. Surprised it wasn't She-Hulk, to be fair. Yeah. I hope it was skins for PvP. I wouldn't feel guilty ignoring it. What's going to happen with Red Guardian now? They're going to have to shove him back, right? That's literally the only possible thing. Here. If I haven't shown this to you guys before. They're not trying to plug the leak. They're trying to find out what it was. Happy to help. As long as you enjoy the game, that's all I care about. And hopefully I could save you some money or some time. Give me a sec, guys. Here's Red Guardian. You guys have never seen him before. SSM is going to Milestone Orbs, yes. Okay, that is confirmed. Thank you, I thought they were... Yep, yeah, right. Brotherhood 2.0. I like Brotherhood 2.0, actually. They're a fun team in War. Fox Next sucks at creating hype. Yes, that's my biggest complaint about them. If they were good at creating hype, or if they trusted their envoys to create hype properly, we would never run into this issue in the first place. But they don't, because Cerebro's not good at his job. Cerebro's good at a job, just not the one he has. If Cerebro's job was PR, he'd be the fucking best. It's okay. It's a learning opportunity. Eventually, he'll be good at his job. Great guy. If that matters. You started DD2 today. Is that good? I mean, I hope so. Good luck, man. What's going on, K-Cells? So I'm literally going to have all legendaries except Phoenix on their next pass. Oh, Phoenix and Maw on their next pass. So into Tadano Mac. You guys really think Tadano Mac's gonna win? That's adorable. Do you know why they say don't shoot the messenger? Because people shot the messenger all the time. Star-Lord is about... He's after Phoenix, and Phoenix is next, so... Is 5 mil good for a DD2 run? 5 mil what? How much money Tadano has? Tadano's not a person. I'm not gonna talk about it. I've had this conversation far too long. So Quantum Teen, 5 mil damage is good? I guess. I don't really pay attention to damage in Dark Dimension 2. More X-Men next 2 patches after this one. We won't be getting Rogue and Gambit this year. Google search Tadano Mac Japan. That's going to tell you everything you need to know about what Tadano Mac is. Is Taskmaster any good for Arena? Don't know, never tried him. Usually Arena is based on the strength overall of your characters and not a specific team comp. Well, since Phoenix is the next legendary and she'll be around in a... not this coming Monday, but the Monday after it, I'd say Star-Lord is about 17 to 20 days away. Just guesstimating. 80 shards of Rocket or 230 shards of Yondu. To get a 6-star first rotation. Alpha Delta, I will confirm to you that I had a literal miserable time trying to get a 6-star Star-Lord on his first rotation. Wasn't even worth it. So if you want to do it, I support you, but it totally wasn't worth it. Tadano is the largest Japanese-based manufacturer of... Correct. Tadano Machinery Corporation. That should give you information about why somebody named Tadano Machinery Corporation got free advertisement in a mobile game that was very popular in Japan. I need 110 Groot for 6-star. It's my first legendary besides Iron Man. Fair. That's fair. Literally binged the whole series. No, I gotcha. Yeah. Why do you think he backcharged everything? When they changed it. What are they gonna do? Ban him? Go ahead. His name's gonna be there forever. No, I'm giving this account away the day I get Ultron. Or within a couple of days. And then I'm gonna take a break and then I'm going to do a new account where I spend X dollars a month. I think we've come to like $55 a month as the amount of money. I believe 55, somewhere in between $50 and $60 a month. Now, I'm not forced to spend that much, but that's the upper limit of how much I can spend a month. It's going to be there until someone hits 107. I'm looking forward to the Spender series. Yeah. Yeah. The idea is... you're going to 7-star him too, or the other person take him through that. I'd probably 7-star him. Because I'm going to bring him to 13, you know. Is the break to wait on Fury being a minute? No, it's to save money to do this account. Like, it's to... Because, like, if I spend money on my real account, then it's my real account. But this secondary account, like, it's going to cost me money to spend $50 a month on it. And I, you know... I want to make sure I have that money up. I'm going to spend money for a Sirius. Why are you so willing to spend money for a Sirius? Because I have a ton of money. And it'll make it interesting. It's good content. It's good content. My budget is 45. I hope you'll stay in that one. No, it's probably somewhere between 50 and 60. How long do you think it'll take you to complete Dark Dimension 3? 2? The day I get in it? 2 days. Maybe 3. What does a War Boost mean when you're attacking? War Boost is the team gains 3 stacks of deflect. I'm not going to really go into that right now. I have a new idea. Roster's okay. Give me the content creators you could pair up with for the Spender series. I mean, I've said before, I'm your favorite content creator's favorite content creator, so, like, I could. Yes, next week I will be doing... even if I can do Dark Dimension 2, like, say if I could do it on Monday or Tuesday, because that's how close I am, I'm still going to save it for next week. Who do you think is going to win Tawna's race competition to get Ultron? It's a great question. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Yes, this account will be gone in, I'd say this is... I'd say I don't think I'm gonna have... I don't think I'm gonna make 40 weeks out of this, you know? I don't think we're getting week 40, but we are gonna get a couple more. Hope you spend some more time in the next series so we can see you progress. Well, there's really not much to show off. Like, even on this series, I can't really show you too much. I do spend every video I do release, but like, once you get to this point, what information are you gleaming? Hey, look, it's all these characters I haven't worked on. Before the new spending series, no YouTube stream then? I'll do something on YouTube. I would, that's actually compelling. I would love to set a hard limit on expenditure. A hard limit on expenditure. And, like, just go with somebody else. Like, hey, we can't spend more than this much money. And just see. The problem is, what's the race to? You know, like, you can race to getting Ultron. And if unlocking Ultron is the goal... Dude, I can get Ultron in like fucking 4 months, 5 months, dude. Spending $50 a month. If that's the only thing I need to do, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, well, I need Minerva, so buying her. And I need Star-Lord, so buying those guys. And then I'll buy one other setup. Race to unlock Phoenix. Again, that doesn't... I could literally do nothing but farm the characters needed to unlock Phoenix. And then I get her, and then I'm a useless account. Will you still Star-Lord first? Will my first legendary still be Star-Lord? Of course he will. Because he's the easiest legendary to get with spending or without. Realistically, I'm probably going to get a bunch of other characters at pretty decent speed. How many weeks for DD4 with money account? Dark Dimension 4? You legitimately can't reach level 80. It's gonna take you 9 months to go from 0 to level 80. 9 months of play, even with spending. It's gonna take me a couple of months to go from 75 to 80 on my main account with spending $50 a month on energy. You know what I mean? Like, competition for most War MVP in a given time frame. If War MVP was something to be respected, then yes, but like, that actually isn't a bad idea, Truck. That's reasonable. But again, most important rule, if you get War MVP in a loss, you don't get War MVP. It doesn't count. You lost. There's no most valuable player on the losing team. I will buy the I think the first offer I will buy, the first month, I will buy the Guardians and the Sinister Six offer. I think that's the first month purchase. No matter what. Nothing changes that. A good one when we get to Arena 1. How long do you think I should make a $60 budget? How long to get to Arena 1? You can't control that. If you're not... Okay, look at it like this. Nice card, Panzer. So, you don't know... Dude, anybody can jump into an arena shard and drop $800 and be better than you. You know? Oh, I'm not... No, I know it happened. I know it occurred. It doesn't matter. I don't respect it. Just cause it happened doesn't mean I have to respect... Congratulations on being the best player in your fucking losing effort. If you find someone to work with, you could just agree on raiding the account in the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but like... You'd have to have a purpose, right? If I were to do that, the expenditure would be the first person to get all of the legendaries. All of them. This way the account has no hard end time. But even then, sometimes I get a little bit more information than other people, so it's unfair. Who do you think win the competition for giving out the worst information in the game? Me? I give out the worst information in the game. Are you kidding me? No one should watch me. I'm abysmal at this. You guys are all wasting your time here. Yeah, I'll be playing Avengers on Twitch probably in about half hour after I go off. Have a 3-star, 5-star Guardian team ready for Star Wars next month? Seems reasonable. You know what's also cool about having a 5-star Guardian team ready for next month? Ginger Chewbacca could be like, I'm gonna work on aim now, and I'd be like, sounds great, have fun. I have no, like, cool. You literally, I would recommend getting the Sinister 6 up. That's my recommendation to you guys. But like, you could be like, I'm gonna unlock aim and use aim. I bet, cool, sounds great. I'm gonna work in Defenders. Sounds awesome. That game ain't finished. Should be a good year or two. What game? Avengers? No, that game will be ready in about a month or two. But it's pretty rough right now. I'm not gonna lie. That's why every time someone asks me if I should buy it, I'm like, yes, just not now. Wait, there's no downside in waiting. You're not missing out on anything but bugs right now. And frustration as I like do a fight with a bunch of friends and then the game glitches out and no one gets rewards after playing for 30 minutes. I'm like, cool, this was totally worth my time. It's basically a single player game regardless of the number of friends you have to play with, because every time you play with friends something gets wrong. And then they nerf fun stuff, but that's its own thing. I know I actually talked with 2 of the people on the dev squad. For that, one of them is I say dev squad, one of them is a graphics guy. He just stops by my stream every now and then. But they're trying, man. They missed the mark. We're gonna finish the 6th massive. There's no way I can get the shards I need for IW, so I'm doing mags. Man, you're smart. Yeah, not for free anyway. Yeah. I don't know. One of the downsides to playing an account that's free to play is you just IW after Star-Lord, so a month plus from now. About 30 days. It's Phoenix, Star-Lord, IW, and then theoretically anybody. I mean, even that order is crazy, but remember, they also accelerated. I was 2.5 weeks. They pushed Magneto's event 2.5 weeks ahead. So I would have had Magneto the last time around, but they moved him up 2.5 weeks, so it was just not even worth it for me to farm. Now I think I'm ready for Magneto. I'm actually not 100%. 5, 5, 5. Sabretooth. Wolverine. So that's 1, 2, 3 Wolverine. And then... oh, it's either Psylocke or Sabretooth. I'll farm some Psylocke right now, though. You think she'll be Supernatural or X-Men? I think she will be a mutant Supernatural character if she comes into the game. Because Magic is not a well-known X-Men. She is on the X-Men team, but there's also 750 people that were on the X-Men at one point or another. Fuck, Emma Frost was on the X-Men at one point or another. Might as well burn some energy now, too, while I'm doing this. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. I'm 118, didn't coach a stream earlier on. Bought Guardians in 6. Now I'm sure you know Star Wars Magneto. Happy to help, Hostile Target. Yeah, like, again, what you do once you get the legendaries, that's up to you, but like having access to characters that are very limited is incredibly important. I would argue that it's more important to gain access to limited edition characters more than it is to build a stockpile of cores. And I have a stockpile of cores, so I did both because I don't care. Yes, I was slow to get to Dark Dimension. I was slow to get to level 70, but also as a free-to-play player, racing to level 70 not gonna help me much. You know what I mean? Like, wasn't really gonna get too much out of this. You know if they're working on the Hellfire Club for Emma? That's a good question. I do know if they're working on the Hellfire Club for Emma. Not anytime soon. Alright, let's open a Blitz Orb. Emma needs more tags. Yeah, Emma, yeah. Oh. Team Furry Jacket need to be clear Dark Dimension 1? That's a great question. How strong does Team Furry Jacket need to be to clear Dark Dimension 1? They did pretty well at 280k on auto. Team Furry Jacket has some reach. Kind of wish. All right, I'm gonna finish up some aim, guys. Pick one, guys. Which one of these four? Tech, skill. Actually, no. Skill, tech. Why are they all tech? I hate you so much. Researcher. Researcher needs a little bit of love. What orb do you open the Elite War store? I've only ever opened the orange one. Scientist. Monstrosity? No, there's a reason Monstrosity is down here. I'll just spend these no matter what, because this costs nothing. This is basically free. It's either, I think it's either Scientist Supreme or... So technically, the only 3 AIM characters I actually respect are Graviton, Scientist Supreme, and Security. So I guess getting Scientist Supreme to 20k is probably reasonable. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable enough. My god, spiky balls, the curse of all leveling. Any news? They're not in any rush to retire anybody. I was expecting some news in this blog post too. They might just not even retire somebody this year, considering the fact that they are 1 legendary character behind on their cycle. There were supposed to be 4 legendaries this year, and they've only released 3 so far. They still can have a 4th, but they are behind. You're killing me! No ISO 8 news? Yeah, they're not going to be available the day of the thing. Characters that benefit from red stars are character whose stats need an increased W. So like kit characters don't care about red stars. Perfect example, Emma doesn't care about red stars. Emma's got great focus. Emma's got phenomenal ability, and she doesn't actually do damage on her own. All of her damage comes from the strongest other people. So red stars on Emma help her survive. So red stars aren't required on someone like Emma. Where if a character like Shuri is another example. Shuri really needs red stars because she doesn't have a lot of health. So her heal needs the red stars in order for her heal to be relevant. So it really depends. Like tanks. Tanks need high red stars. I don't need to bring her to 11. 20. This... If I get Scientist Supreme and Security to 20k, so Security is also a tech character. That's why I waited on that a little bit. Scream? Scream's dope. Love Scream. Tony, where'd you get all this? Red stars aren't required for Phoenix, right? No, they just make her ult better. They make her ult better. That's pretty much it. They're still good. That's too much. Like, I would rather... Alright, I'm gonna spend 100 cores here. Because I have the ability to. Oh, I hate you so much. Thank you. This is where impatience gets you. Wonder if Tony made a red star priority video? I didn't, actually. She can be brought up. That's unnecessary, but that's pretty okay. This is health piece. This is a health piece. This is a health piece. What am I missing? Oh, of course. Spiky balls. Duh. You seem like the go-to red team. Which team? Yes, they will be. They'll be the go-to a lot of teams. What great kits are wasted on so-so characters or teams? Kingpin's kit's really good. Beast kit's really good. Storm's kit's really good. Doesn't need to be on the X-Men, though. Your recommendation is Villain 7-1 to watch. Scientists... Villain 7-1? I'm gonna use, like, probably 20k. Researcher will probably be close to 20k when we're all said and done here because she's skill and skill gear. Of course, she also requires tech here, but she's gonna be reasonable. So these guys are gonna be at 20k, so that's 20, 40, 60, and then I'll probably add Rhino and Vulture, surprisingly, to that team. Sinister Six, you would never just do... Wait, so Sinister Six with Hydra Scientist getting destroyed? You can't even beat it? I'm not talking about 3-star. 3-starring it is AIM, right? Vulture, Sin 6 with Hydra Scientist. Mysterio is really important because you need to land the blind on the counterattack guys while you work down, or you need to land blind on one of them while you work down Ms. Marvel on the first one. Are there 5 symbiotes clearing city DD3 in one sitting? Yeah. Are the 5 symbiotes? The 3 symbiotes will clear it in one sitting. So yeah, the 5 will probably do a great job too. Best characters for Doom campaign? Who you got? No real reason to build specific teams for any campaign node or challenge, really. Just use the characters you have or the characters you would normally work on. I was able to do the last 3 with Wave 1 Avengers at 200k, you know. So, and 1 shield medic, so. A lot of these fights are... Remember, campaigns are like... You're gonna bang your head against it until you... Why Vulture? Why Vulture specifically? The turn meter rewind. Yeah. The problem is tech, man. That's one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, I'll be able to bring up my entire AIM team up. She's like done. Like, I don't think I'm ever touching her again. There's no reason to. 20k Scientist Supreme. Stars will be the thing that get her strong. Stars and reds. Speaking of reds, can I buy any reds on anybody? Hydra Red Skull team 125k? Yeah, that's totally reasonable. You could totally do that. Dude, that team's actually hilarious with Red Skull. Because Red Skull, as long as he doesn't die, the rest of them will be okay. Because you're pretty much guaranteed to get a 3-star. What was I looking for? I will get Phoenix. I don't have any Wave 1 Avengers or Shield and Sweat. That's fair. Yeah, but that's only for the first 3 nodes. I beat the Hella Node with the 130. You definitely didn't beat the Hella Node, Jimmy Leo. I'm actually willing to bet any amount of money that you didn't beat the Hella Node with a 130k AIM team. Would anyone else like to get in on that bet too? Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Oh yeah, get there with AIM? Totally. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do it. Yeah, I'm totally gonna bring it up. Look, guys, beat it or 3-star it. Yeah, no, AIM is not if AIM is not missed. No, yeah, like, I totally respect the idea of using AIM to beat those nodes. I've said many times, like, guys, I'm probably going to use AIM to beat those nodes. And I'm probably going to use my 3- and 2-star AIM characters to beat those nodes. Not my 5- and 6-star AIM characters that I've been working on since day one. Like, they don't need there. I wish I had Graviton. No joke, like, I wish I did. To the point where, like, I might start buying him, but also I don't respect it or care. Not the hell, but the previous ones, yeah. But that's the low-hanging fruit. Like, clearly AIM can do it. The question is how low. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100k is probably close. As long as AIM Security and Scientist Supreme are tanky enough to survive it, especially if you have Graviton. If you have Graviton, that team can be pretty reasonable. But yeah, I'm never working on Infector, and if I can avoid working on Monstrosity, I will. I'd rather have Researcher for the heals. Plus, there's no reason. Oh, yeah. As for the Villain Mystic characters, I think I got my Villain Mystics down for the Hella Node. Let's see real quick. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to even give a shit about it, but... yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to work a little bit on Jug Daddy. I think this team is reasonable. I think these guys are reasonable. Thanos feeding energy to Hela. Actually, God's Honest Truth, Head Sorceress would be great on that team too. Yeah. I'm going to try off 6-star hand assassin. Do you think there's enough time to rank her up before the Phoenix event? Phoenix event is not Monday coming, the Monday after it, so... You have 12? No. 9 days? 9 to 10 days? Mordo on this team is OP? Yeah, but I don't want to work on Mordo. Here. I'll do this. Hand Sorceress is... I don't know, man. Hand Sentry is probably the best hand minion. IMHO. I don't want to work on Mordo. You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I agree with you. But I don't wanna. You can't make me. You're telling me a 70k Hela isn't good enough for those fights? That makes me sad. You mean I can't just bring her in and carry my way through? I have to work on Jugs anyway for Magneto. I gotta get him to like 20k. I mean, I don't have to do anything. No, because Red Guardian was always supposed to be a character to beat the Mercs. Red Guardian, Black Widow's comp, or that version of the team was supposed to beat the Mercs. So it's not like... It's not like that's a problem. Having another team that beats a meta team is pretty okay. Jugs, Thanos, and Hela. That's reasonable. That's a lot of energy. Also, you have way more spots for Greg to spawn. It's brilliant. You go like Thanos, Hela, blank space, Juggernaut. I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. I don't need these. I mean, I will, but for now I'm okay. Let's open tech gear orbs, because clearly we're working on tech boys now. Some techie boys. Completed piece. Damn. I miss auto sim. I miss sim so much already because I used it. I used sim so hard. When this came out, I simmed. I was like, sim, all the way up here. And I was like, cool, we're done. Hella node with Nobu, personal victory. That is worthwhile. Heard of it, yeah. So that's it. I think I'm done on this. I'm gonna do this one fight though. But yeah, so what is it? Week 31, I've hit level 70. I hit it actually earlier this week, but how to work for raids, any losses? I didn't actually notice because I was able to click sim on every single fight on this account, but I'm also able to click auto on every single fight on this one, so it probably isn't that much difference. On my main account, when I did it on U7.4 in the last 3 nodes, one of the actual nodes, so this is the weird thing about it. So one of the end nodes, right, I did 2 sims, right? One with my main team, I got halfway there. One with my second team, the sim lost, but there was like a sliver of health left. And then I was like, I'll just go in and fight it and get the rewards for it, right? With like who I had left over. It wasn't necessarily honest about what was left over. That's something I noticed too. Like when I went back in, I was like, there's like 6 characters up. How is that? And they're like pretty healthy. That shouldn't be like 10% of the total energy, you know? Like that seems unreasonable. But we'll see. You also have to remember, like, it's when you sim, you're just AI versus AI, so you have to trust that they're gonna do the not dumb thing. Whatever that is. So yeah. Next week should be the Dark Dimension 2 run. I want to give it a week. I want to prepare. And of course, the 5th character was the question. I've been prepared. I have multiple options. But it always came down to which character was worth what I had the most resources on. So it's totally reasonable for me to bring up like one of 3 characters, and we'll see which one makes the most sense by the time I finish the main 4. Main 4 being, actually, yes, these 4 characters right here. I imagine I will end up using this team as my Dark Dimension team because they're such a good raid team too. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it shouldn't have come out in the first place. So, like... But I do imagine it was never going to be perfect. I imagined you were going to lose more frequently when you use auto sim on blitz and raids than you would if you normally took it. Because that's the benefit of... that. Like, that... It's not going to be like, you know, like what happens when you auto a node that you 3-star. Because you can't 3-star an event. Unless they did. Unless you could 3-star raid nodes. Because if I could 3-star raid nodes, I would try to 3-star a raid node. And then be like, oh, I can click sim and automatically win the fight. That makes sense. But they're not going to let us do that. That'd be too much fun. And also would take a lot of the fun out of the game too. So like, wait, who died? Minerva? That makes sense. See? Random AI shit, Minerva died. How did Minerva die? I don't know. Shit happens. But when I simmed it, it didn't. That's fair. Minerva doesn't always die. I think you dramatically overvalue how much raid heals are part of their expenditure. I don't think they're that important. That's pretty much it, though. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. You know how this works. Next week, we'll be probably doing Dark Dimension 2. We'll definitely have... I might do a Dark Dimension 2 on the main stream, but no matter what, I'm going to save whatever it is. Or maybe if I do get it done quickly enough, I'll do the second run here. I do want to save it, and it's going to go up on YouTube no matter what. I wouldn't not put that here for you guys to see because I've done this entire thing here. But either way, it's probably not going to be until next Friday that I start it. I imagine it'll take me no more than 3 days to complete Dark Dimension 2. But it is a long endeavor, especially with teams like this. I'm not going to have the 2.5-hour run that I normally would. I heard you say only need symbiotes for DD3. I said, no, I didn't say that. Larry, I didn't say that at all. I said if you just use the 3 symbiotes for the city nodes, you'll be okay. How many stars? You shouldn't bring any character into Dark Dimension 3 at 5 stars. Every character should be higher than 5-star in Dark Dimension 3. Symbiote Spider-Man, you can edge a little bit, but that's pretty much it, guys. I want you guys to have a good weekend. I'll be on Twitch after this doing some Avengers. Just gonna grab some food and stuff. So enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there, guys. If I don't see you over the weekend, it's because I am rearranging my entire stream room. We're gonna have an entire weekend where all of the new stuff that I got is going to be set up, which means I have to move everything so I can have the cameras and everything good, because that's what I said I was going to do. And finally, all of the pieces to the puzzle are coming in. Hopefully they all come in by Saturday, or Sunday rather, but we'll see. So have a good night, guys. Have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube if you are a fan, or if you think I'm giving good advice. Hell, do it if you don't think I'm good advice, because it still helps me. If you hate me, you should dislike everything. And then comment that you hate me, because that's still good for my metrics, and it helps me out either way. So have a good night, guys. Please be safe out there, and I will catch you around. Peace.